A celebration of the Latin culture. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Reza Shea. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the four-man position. And for the Heat, we've got Hero. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Ware in at the center position. Marching our way, Brent, toward the end of the season. What are members of the front offices doing right now?
Well, rosters are set, Kevin. I mean, this is what you got. You're not going to add anybody else. There's no added shooting. You're not going to get the tough rebounder guy. You've got to dig in and understand and define the roles for what these guys can do for your team moving forward. You could be leaning on your starters more and playing them heavy minutes because you're seizing the opportunity to get into a position to play playoff basketball.
Here's Ware. Launches a three. Trae Young grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Driving in, and it's blocked. Outside, Hero. Rebound by the Hawks. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And he knocks down the first one. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now, Hero, a 20-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And here's Young. After Tyler Hero hitting the three. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The pass to Okongwu. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero passes to Robinson. Over Daniels. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, Duncan really patient there, exploiting the D and operating in the pick and roll.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Wiggins missing. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Sinks the triple. Young's got 5 now.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Hero against Young. Now here's Wiggins. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Hero against Okongwu. And it's Hero on the follow. He's got 5.
Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
Gay's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Okongwu. Back to Daniels. And it's off from three-point range. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street name after.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Adebayo. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 rebounds, then 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And it's LeVert missing. The Heat have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Highsmith the pass to Adebayo. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Well, what a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Highsmith. Still without a basket. Misses in close.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
They get it back. Barlow. The layup missed. Miami trailing. And foul up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's a look at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. That free throw missing. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Highsmith the pass to Rozier. And there's the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And it's Rozier missing. Here's Barlow, covered by Mitchell. Aston Yang. Here's Krejci, takes a 3. That shot off the mark. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Miami ahead, leading by just 1. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Daniels out there with Young. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Rizachet, and it's Niang in at the 4. Now Hero lobs it up for Hackett. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Niang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Rizachet with it. He's against Wiggins. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 5. Down low. Here's Young. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got 7 points.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Robinson's checked in for Terry Rozier. Now, Hero. He has 5. Passes it to Ware. The rebound by Niang.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Third is Zachary Rizachet.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
First one falls for him. Niang hits them both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Wiggins passes to Ware, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing to force here. Wiggins patient, and he found the open man.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. He's got 10.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Hero against Young. The pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ware. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Niang. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gay's checked in, and it's Matthews in for Dyson Daniels.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Now Young. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston. Good on the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Inside, Matthews with the steal. Mitchell against Young. To the right side. Right wing. Outside Matthews. Here's Gay. That 3 off the mark. Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Young against Mitchell. Here's Gay. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Mitchell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Are good on the 3. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 12.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's Mitchell. No good with the layup. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Young passes to Matthews. Pass to Gay. Here's Reza Shea. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Highsmith the pass to Adebayo. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with the ball. He's got 12. Over Mitchell. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for them. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Hawks?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat some of them when they're living on the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you got to keep pounding them.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so it's Atlanta with it. A 2-point game. They've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Reza Shea with it, covered by Wiggins. And it's Reza Shea missing. Hero with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. And it's Wiggins missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. To the middle. Here's Gay. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Assist from
Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 4. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. 4 on the clock. Over Young. Hero, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hero from long range gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hero's got 8 points.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And here is Hero. He's got 8. One-on-one here. Barlow's shot is good. Barlow's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Knocked loose.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rozier the pass to Hero. Back to Rozier for the tie. Arlo grabs the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Daniels. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Rozier missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Buries it from three-point range. Daniels has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
A good-looking jump shot right there by Daniels.
LeVert against Rozier. It's Robinson, top of the key. Jaquez outside. Pass to Rozier. Over Okongwu. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, Hero. He's got 8. To end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. George Niang, he's checked in for Okongwu. Man subbed in for Daniels. Here's Krejci. Still yet to score. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. The Hawks second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
LeVert against Hero. Pass to Jaquez. To the inside. Anderson passes to Hero. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Poked away. Stolen by Hero. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 6.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Here's LeVert. Good. Nice job down low. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Heisman. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Miami shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Now looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the technical free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Rozier. And a change for the Hawks. Matthews is checked in. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Now LeVert. He's got 8. There's the pass to Man. Shot clock at 6. On the wing. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Hero with the 3. Here's Adebayo. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Here's LeVert. And good that time.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
No good that time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Hawks lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Daniels, also Trae Young out there. Matthews out there with George Niang. And Gay is in at the power forward position. Now, here is Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mitchell with it. Matthews covering. Wiggins surveying the floor. It goes straight through with the switch. Wiggins has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Atlanta leading by 5. Young outside. It's deflected. Little turnaround. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
Gay's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Giving Wiggins something in the catch and shoot, which is good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm.
Daniels passes to Young.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young.
That free throw good from Young.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in for Davion Mitchell. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for George Niang. And it's Reza Shea in for Matthews.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Robinson. Knocked away. Rozier against Young. Rozier the pass to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Now, here is Young. To the left side wing. 3-pointer, Daniels bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Man, if Daniels is hitting that, it really opens up the offense.
And the Heat call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity and no shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here is Robinson over Daniels. Robinson misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Rozier against Young. Rozier looking around. Outside for Robinson. Hawkes right side.
Aggressive move there from Hawkes. He can put a lot of pressure on your defense.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Hawkes. 2.
That one is off.
Now, you come into the league as a 22-year-old rookie. Hawkes Jr. excelled from the jump. I mean, tons of collegiate experience, very mature, and I think that's paid off in the early stages here.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks leading by 8. Young, good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Rozier for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Hawks passing it around. Daniels from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now, here's Rozier trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. High post try. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Now, look at the focus from Daniels, taking that opportunity very seriously.
Rozier against Young. Hawkes outside. And it's blocked. And they get it back. 1:43 left in the game. Rozier against Young. Rebound by the Heat.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Now Young, after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one's good. Daniels.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
They get the rebound, kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Wiggins, right now, it's a buffet out there. He's getting everything he wants in spoonfuls.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's good from long range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Where, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. I mean, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.